Welcome to this episode of Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Lauren Reel, and today we have an awesome show in store for you guys. We're going to be talking a little bit about chiropractic services in the area. We're going to be learning about the American Heart Association's Heart Walk coming up right here in Madison. And finally, we'll be checking in with one of our news partners, the South Central Library System. Joining me now, I have Dr. Kim and Dr. Melissa from Discover Family Chiropractic right here in Monona. Welcome to the show,
Hi,
ladies.
good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Great to have you on. So right in your name, it says Discover Family Chiropractic. So of course, family practice must be huge to you guys. Could you talk a little bit about what family practice means?
It's absolutely huge for us. Both Dr. Melissa and myself have our diplomates in pregnancy and pediatric care. So the bulk of our practice tends to be young families, pregnant women, children for different various issues. We do take care of everybody, and a lot of people will say, well, will you take care of my husband too? You know, sometimes you get the pregnant mom in, and they're asking questions about, well, will you take care of him? And of course we do. We take care of a little bit of everyone.
In the family. It's
absolutely.
Totally an umbrella. But that is awesome, and those sound like a really unique qualification that you two have both gone out of your way to get and make sure that you can service everyone in the family. And I'm sure during every lifestyle event too, you know, pregnancy, and then of course, you know, a young child, everything like that. So that's great. Now, how young can a child be when they first come in to see a chiropractor?
We have babies that have come on their way home from the hospital.
No kidding.
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh.
I often tell people, the moms, I want you to rest for 2 weeks, and I want you to bring yourself and baby back between 2 and 4 weeks.
Just give them a little time off.
I want them to
Relax,
heal
recover.
and relax. But a lot of times, there are times when people will bring their baby on the way home just for a tune-up, just for a checkup.
Yeah, just to make sure that everything's great, and you know, because you want to make sure you catch any health concerns early. I'm sure.
Before they actually get home and kind of hunker down for those 2 weeks.
So what are some of the things that parents then bring their children in for?
As infants, we see nursing issues, we see colicky babies, we see constipation, reflux. As they get a little older, we see headaches, sports injuries.
And those are some of the things that if you kind of take care of them right away, I just think mom and baby are both going to be in for such a smooth ride after you get that taken care of. So maybe it does make sense to bring them in right on the way home just to do a checkup.
Right.
Awesome. So what are some of the benefits of chiropractic care during your pregnancy then?
Well, adjusting the spine and pelvis and relaxing the musculature of the pelvis and abdomen can help the baby position well and help prepare the mom for labor and delivery.
And hopefully make a more comfortable labor and delivery as well, right?
And a more comfortable pregnancy.
Oh yeah, and that's so key. I'm sure that almost every mom wishes that she would have found a way to be a little more comfortable during her pregnancy and of course during labor as well. So that's wonderful that you guys can kind of play a part in making that happen for them. Now, are you able to adjust a pregnant woman at all then? And do the actual adjustments?
Absolutely, we can adjust them the same as we adjust anyone else.
There's no safety concerns there?
No safety concerns at all, and we actually have our table modifies. There's a breakaway section sort of in the abdominal area, and we can also elevate the pelvis a little bit to just make room for that growing baby or growing abdomen area so that the mom can be as comfortable as possible on the table.
And that's just another way that you guys, being a family practice-oriented chiropractor, have something that's a little different and modified to suit a pregnant woman. That's really neat, because I'm sure that's not a feature that's offered everywhere. Very cool. So now let's talk a little bit about just a regular old adult, you know, they're not going through pregnancy, just kind of standard healthy person. What do they come in for treatment?
We find a lot of people come in for migraine headaches, tension headaches, mid-back pain, low back pain, sciatica. But then a lot of people feel really good after they've been getting adjusted, and a lot of people come once a month for a tune-up.
Yeah, so even if you are, you know, healthy or not going through any specific event in your life, you can still come in regularly and just keep yourself feeling good and keeping that pain-free level of living. That's awesome.
It's usually easier to stay well than to get well.
Isn't that the
definitely.
truth? No kidding, no kidding. So last but not least, I know that a big question for folks is if you guys accept their insurance. So could you tell us a little bit about what kinds of insurance you accept and if you accept patients without insurance?
We're in network for most insurance companies. We have some affordable cash rates. We'll do a little bit of a discount payment plan as well if the whole family is coming in and they're paying cash. We also work with workers' comp cases and personal injury cases as well.
Oh, well, so you definitely want to make this accessible for everybody.
Absolutely.
That's very cool. I'm really glad we could learn more about this and learn more about the very family-oriented services you guys offer at Discover Family Chiropractic. This has been Dr. Kim and Dr. Melissa from Discover Family Chiropractic down in Monona. Make sure you go visit them for any of your family's needs. They'll be able to help out with anything and everything, it sounds like, right, ladies?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.